NASA's big decision, as Sunita and Butch are stuck in space for 80 days now. NASA has confirmed that Sunita and Butch will return to Earth on SpaceX spacecraft in February 2025. NASA has also decided to execute Starliner Boeing's uncrewed return, leaving Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore in the space station. Remember, it's the same aircraft the astronauts went to space in and were expected to return in. During their extended time in space, NASA has assigned Sunita and Butch with several tasks. Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore will do space experiments, help in space station maintenance, and launch the SpaceX 31 cargo mission. NASA has also planned a couple of spacewalks for them towards their return in February next year.
Crew 9 with 2 crew will launch no earlier than September 24th. We'll do a normal handover between the crews, and then we'll have Crew 8 undock. After that, we will relocate the Crew 9 vehicles. That Dragon vehicle will be relocated to open up the forward port for the SpaceX 31 cargo mission. And we're planning that mission somewhere in mid-October. In between all of that, we've got a Soyuz crew exchange. That's happening September 11th will be the launch of 73S. That'll be carrying NASA astronaut Don Pettit. And then Tracy Dyson will go home after that Soyuz exchange. So we've got a lot of busy activities in front of us this fall. While Butch and Sunny are on board, they'll be doing science, station maintenance. They'll execute the SpaceX 31 research and cargo mission, and we may have a couple spacewalks for them towards the end of their expedition. Since they've been up there, they've been a welcome set of helping hands. They've already done about 100 hours of work on 42 different experiments, and they've helped us with some of the critical station maintenance that we've had on board.
Well, we review now. We know the scope of the mission. We know it's an uncrewed test flight. We are changing the separation sequence that we planned, and we will review those aspects at the readiness review. We're going to go with a simplified separation technique to get away from station a little more quickly. We'll get to the deorbit burn and execute that nominally. We have a good setup in terms of the opportunities into the White Sands Space Harbor for a number of opportunities in September. We'll land or undock in early September, and then we have a lot of work to do relative to the rest of the mission, which is Butch and Sunny stay on the space station for some time, and they return on Crew 9. We're configuring that spacecraft with a couple extra, 2 different seats. So we'll have 2 different crew members, 2 crew members on that vehicle, and then we'll have it ready to bring Butch and Sunny home. So they'll be ballast in 2 seats on the uphill.
We conducted a poll. All of the organizations on the polling sheet indicated that they thought we should proceed uncrewed with the flight test. And so our next step will be to process toward that uncrewed flight test. To finish those preparations, and we'll have another part 2 of the readiness review Wednesday or Thursday next week, we believe, to make sure that we're ready for undock and to complete the test. We are still in the middle of a test flight. We have to remain vigilant. We need to get the vehicle back on deck, go through the data, and once we've done that, we'll start thinking about our next steps for Starliner's next flight.
I want you to know that Boeing has worked very hard with NASA to get the necessary data to make this decision. We want to further understand the root causes and understand the design improvements so that the Boeing Starliner will serve as an important part of our assured crew access to the ISS. I have just talked to the new Boeing CEO, Kelly Ortberg. I have expressed this to him. I told him how well Boeing worked with our team to come to this decision. NASA has decided that Butch and Sunny will return with Crew 9 next February, and that Starliner will return uncrewed, and the specifics in the schedule will be discussed momentarily.